Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penge, and welcome back to Rimworld, where we continue our tale of our now 7 colonists, their 2 pet buffalo, they're currently 2 pet camels, although one of them is a little bit poorly. Hopefully he will pull through. Come on Brisley, you can do it. And of course Michael the dog. And last time things went a little bit wonky, didn't they? Things did not go entirely according to plan. It was not a wholly successful video part, I would say. So we ran out of power. That's that big thing. We ran out of power. We have since rectified this by building some more power generating things. We built another solar panel and we built ourselves another wind turbine. They're all plumbed in. It's all lovely. We've got currently 3 full batteries. I think one of the first sort of orders of the day is going to be to build another battery, because currently all this excess power is not being stored anywhere. We might as well store it in a battery. So we'll build another battery. That'll be fine. And also last time, a couple of our colonists went a little bit sort of crazy. They went a bit sort of off the rails a bit. And I think it was Kunik locked herself in her room and didn't come out, which was a little bit worrying, to the point where I suspected she might starve to death, but that didn't happen. She realised that she was probably a little bit hungry and thought, you know what, I possibly need to get some food. Oh, I've come out here, everything is all lovely. Oh, there's some basic food, yum, 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 and she sorted that out. And then Jova also went a little bit crazy as well. They had a bit of a mental break, but instead of digging up bodies, which they have done before, which was a little bit weird, they just sort of wandered about in a bit of a sort of a daze, in a bit of a dream world, which was okay. That was okay. At least they weren't causing any harm. They weren't going on a murderous rage. They weren't digging up corpses and putting them on the dining table and that kind of stuff. It was all fine. So you had a little wander around. But I think now, everybody has a pretty good sort of mental state of mind. Now, I'm willing to be corrected. Here, people. Prepare yourself, comment section. But I think the background in this sort of little square behind the character portraits, that sort of bar in there is their sort of mental health kind of level, or whatever the wording would be. You know, their sort of state of mental well-being. I don't know what the wording is, but I think that shows how sound of mind they are. So Jova, let's just check. Hang on. Jova needs mood. That would be it. Mental state of mind. Mood. That's the bean there. So yes. So I think because that's 95%, that's pretty much filled that up. Now Hull is a little bit low. So what's Hull's? 48%. So, just shy of half. That's okay. Oh, they're stuck indoors. Why are you stuck indoors, Hull? You're going outside just there. Okay, my friend Zap died. Now, these do expire. That was a long while ago. Ah, marvellous. 23 hours. 23 hours until that goes away. And that removes that debuff from Hull's mood, which is excellent. So that's good. And then Wee Hours, yes, has, what have you got? 54%, awful bedroom. You've been insulted. Minor pain. Why are you in minor pain? You've got an old gunshot on your left shoulder. Okay, I can't remember. I might well have looked at this before and I've entirely forgotten. I can't remember if that was from something we've done in the game so far, or if you arrived with that from your sort of previous life before you crashed on here. I can't remember. But whatever the case, you're just going to have to put up with it. Or we're going to have to somehow give you a new left shoulder. And no one else has got any doctoring skill. So you probably have to sort of fit that yourself. I don't know how well that's going to go. Hopefully you're right-handed. Otherwise that's going to be pretty tricky. So no, that's fine. You'll have to put up with that. So yeah, that is their mental state. Okay, fine. So that is quite useful to know. I suspected it was, but I'd never really confirmed that in my own sort of, my own mind. But now I know. That's a good thing. Okay, so let's get a few little admin things done first. So one thing I want to do concerns Michael the dog. There he is there, looking all kind of quiet and inspirational and leadery, because, really, he is the leader. Yes, he doesn't do anything. He just wanders around and kind of nicely yaps at people, but it inspires people. Oh, his little yaps are so inspiring. However, he may well have been causing us a little bit of a problem. And I hadn't noticed this, but somebody mentioned it in one of the comments, and I suspect they're right. We think that Michael has been eating the rice, because I have sort of been acutely aware that there's never really been any rice appearing down here. the rice has never really come down into our food storage area. It's always sort of lurked up here, or it's never just come down here at all. And I did wonder, I thought maybe they were putting it in their pockets, just carrying around some raw rice, like you do. Just, a big handful of crunchy rice, lovely to snack on. But I didn't really think anything of it. I thought, oh, maybe they're just very quickly making it into meals while I'm not looking or whatever. But no, it seems that maybe as soon as the rice grows, Michael goes, oh, lovely, I've been looking forward to this rice dish all day. I'll go and eat that raw rice, nom nom nom, and then it's gone. And he's doing that a lot. Because I think he's relatively well fed. He's relatively well fed. Of course, there's nothing really much growing at the minute, so he's going to be a bit hungry. So, what we're going to do is we need to adjust his zones. He's not allowed to go in that room anymore. Sorry, Michael the dog. I do apologise now. This was in here and in zone and clear allowed area. So where the muffalo roam... Oh, yeah, right, we're going to adjust that as well in a bit. So, yes, we want to do... Right, Michael the dog outside. Michael the dog outside. You are not allowed in here anymore. Away with you. You're not allowed in that room at all. Banned. Absolutely banned. So if he needs to get outside, he can come through here, through this door, or he can go through those doors. So we can still get out. We haven't got a door up there yet, have we? No. So we can still get out. That's all fine. Also, I think Michael the dog inside. Yeah, of course, we've built some extra stuff. So let's just expand. Nope, that's entirely the wrong button. Hang on. There we go. That would work better. Let's expand his inside zone to cover those bedrooms, so then he can go into those bedrooms and do his inspirational yapping at people. Of course, this room has been increased in size, so now he can go and have a little look at this table and, sit at the table and look at people and hope they give him scraps. And down here as well. We'll allow him access to this little bit as well. Everywhere else, still absolutely forbidden. You're not going in the food room, Michael the dog. Absolutely not. And then... let's expand where the muffalo roam, because I expanded this last time and I thought, yay, there we go. And then loads of people in the comments said, yeah, you expanded it the tiniest amount. You should expand it a heck of a lot more. Somebody said the whole map, which I thought might be a bit extreme, because if they get attacked, we will not get there in time to save them. However, okay, I'm willing to expand it a bit. Okay, so let's go to, say, there. This makes me a bit nervous. Oh, crikey, I can't even expand it that much. So to there, and then up to... there. That is a huge area. They've got to be able to find food to eat in that gigantic area. There's loads of little shrubs there. There's grasses just there. And of course, with spring coming up as well, hopefully we'll have a lot more things growing that they can go and eat. We do still need to get some kibble in. And I think as soon... are those potatoes nearly ready? Oh no, they're nowhere near ready. I'd like to get some kibble ready, because that's really good just to have that as a big supply. In fact, let's go to here. Make kibble. Yeah, we should have 10. We should have 10 kibble. So, yeah, that... do you want to bring that down? I suppose, no, we've got 5 animals, haven't we? And that's 2 sort of portions of kibble each. So, yeah, that should be okay. Okay, right, now let's get another battery built. Now, how expensive are they? We've got 99 steel. Battery, 70 steel and 2 components. So let's just drop that there. Outline of the battery, get the power conduit going to it. Also, I would like to connect those up. I like things being connected. If we've got this grid, if something happens to this line here, something happens to this power line, that thing will not be able to supply power to our base. So I might as well just sort of connect that up to there. There you go, 6 steel. Why the heck not? So we'll get that done. Now, some people have said what you could do is a more efficient use of wood is to build a wood power generator and then replace all of your wooden torches with lights, with actual proper lights, like what's going on down here, the little standing lamps. That's because we have to top these things up. These torch lamps need to be topped up. They've got 12 out of 20 wood, if you like, so they're burning pretty slowly. But in 5.3 days, that's going to need replacing. Now, how much does it... I imagine they just entirely replace it. They just build an entire new one. Right, okay, hang on. Temperature. Where on earth are those little wooden... where are they? There, they're under furniture. So yes, they would cost 20 wood. 20 wood every single time. So if we just build ourselves a couple of wood-burning generators and then load those with wood, then they can power these lamps and we will be absolutely fine. Now, the only thing is, I imagine a wood-burning generator is not going to be cheap. Let's have a look. We looked at this before, didn't we? Right, 100 steel and 2 components. Okay, we've not got the steel. We could probably go and get that. A couple of components. Do they need to be inside or outside or anything dramatic? Wood-fired generators. Must be periodically loaded with wood fuel by hand. It doesn't say whether it needs to be inside or outside. I mean, if we put it outside and it rains, will it explode? How easily an object catches fire and how quickly a fire will grow as it burns. We possibly need to put them inside. I suspect inside might be a good thing for those. Where can we build a new little bit for some wood-fired generators? What about up here? We've got a little bit of space up here. Or do we just build an extra bit on the end of here and then say, yay, we'll have another room up here with wood-fired generators in, and that can just connect to the power up there? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll build a little bit up here. Or do we fundamentally change the layout of the base? Because I've been thinking our little infirmary here is in a bit of a rubbishy sort of place. I don't really like it being just there. What we could do is we could build ourselves a proper infirmary up here with nice floors, not wooden floors, and it could not be as pokey. We could build it, we could even build it down here if we wanted. And then we could change this room to just sort of expand out like this. And then we could have another corridor running along here. And we could have some more rooms, if we clear some of this stuff out, along this side. And that will give us more space. So, we're not expanding too much to the north. We're not expanding too much to the south. We're kind of just expanding in this area here, which is currently not being used at all. I think that's what we might do. And in one of those rooms off there, we could make ourselves a little wood-burning generator room. We could get 1 or 2 of them in there. Now, that will require some more steel. There is some steel just here, some lovely compacted steel. So let's go and order them to go and mine this stuff. So go and grab that, please. And do you know what? We'll have that there as well. Whatever that space is there. I don't know what that is. What are you? What tile are you? Sandstone. We'll have a little bit of sandstone as well. Why is there a limestone wall there? That does worry me a little tiny bit as to why that is there. Also, there's loads of marble just there. There's snow in there somehow. Oh, of course, because it's winter, of course. But is there snow? Yeah, there is. Oh, okay. So the ground, it's not just frost. It is actually snow. There is a build-up of snow. There is thin snow. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I've learned that you can actually have snow on things. So this obviously does not have a roof, but it's all marble. Do I just want to go and dismantle this and have a load of marble in my base? We could make a very posh marble statue or something, because we are building some sort of arty table, a wood sculptor's table. So, it's a wooden sculptor's table. You don't have to solely sculpt with wood here. So, we could maybe make a nice marble thing, and that might inspire our people. That might be quite good. However, steel currently the most important thing. And there is some steel up here that we could go and grab if we knew to. There's an awful lot of steel up there. Oh, and that's thick snow. I feel a bit silly now. I just thought that was just going, yes, look, it's just really cold. It's just really, really cold. There's some frost on the ground. But no, it's actually great big, thick, thick snow over there. Okay, right, well, there we go. I feel suitably silly. So I think what we should do is we should plan out the new little hospital wing just here. Let's just sort of zone that out, and then we can move things around. We can get this sort of changed around, maybe expand that out, get rid of the flooring. That'll save us some wood and all that kind of stuff. So we'll put it down here. We might also want to put a door along here somewhere, possibly just there, just so people can get out to here, because this is where our fields are going to be, and spring is on the way. Spring will soon be sprung. So yes, we need to put fields out here. So a door just there might be quite useful, so they don't have to keep walking all the way around here. So that might be quite a good thing. Now, I was just going to go and right, okay, people, go and cut down a load of trees, because we need to build some walls. But lots of people in the comments have said you don't have to build your walls out of wood. In fact, that's probably quite a bad thing, because if there's a lightning strike or a power surge, or I don't know, some nefarious baddie guy comes in and fires a burning arrow at the walls or something, then everything's going to burn down. We'll have some very nice flooring, and this room will be right. Kunig's room will mostly be okay, but everything else is going to be all gone. It's all just going to be cinders and ashes. So we could look at building the walls out of something else. We've got all these blocks here. We've got all these blocks. The only thing is, someone in the comments said save granite to build walls, because that's the hardiest. So I kind of want to build a perimeter wall with granite, just so baddies can't get in. So I'm thinking, do we build it? What are the other ones? What's that? That's limestone and that's sandstone. Okay, now do they have some sort of integrity or something like that? I don't know, some sort of strength. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, it takes a little bit more effort to work with sandstone. Oh, but it is quite beautiful. How enjoyable an object is to look at. Beautiful objects fulfill characters' need for beauty. Oh, I didn't know that. but beauty minus 12. Hang on, what? Beauty 110%, but beauty is minus 12. I'm very confused. These two numbers don't seem to add up, but okay. It's not flammable, of course. Right, is there anything that just says how resistant it is to sort of sharp damage? Multiply on damage from sharp to... Oh, no, that's... no, okay. That's stuff that's made of this. So if we made a weapon out of sandstone, it would get a 50% multiplier. I can't see whether it's tough or not. I'm not entirely sure how you work that out. I do not know. Maybe it doesn't make any difference at all. But it does have beauty. Sandstone has beauty attached to it. Okay, I imagine limestone doesn't. That's got minus 12 as well. That's a very confusing thing, because that's... What were they? Hang on. This doesn't seem to make any sense to me. So it's got minus 12, but then a 110% modifier. So it's slightly less grim to look at than other stuff, maybe. And I imagine granite is not beautiful at all. No, it's not at all. Okay, well, it's got the beauty of minus 12, but it's not got the little modifier thing. Okay, well, it's got more mass. Maybe that is how sort of robust it is. 1.25 kilograms. I would expect that. That's got 1.1, and the sandstone has 1. Okay, so the sandstone is potentially a bit more beautiful, but it's not quite as hardy, so it will fall apart a bit quicker. Do you know what? That'll be fine for down here. Let's build some walls out of sandstone, although it doesn't look like we have lots of sandstone. So we might have to go and try and find where some is. I think there's some just there. Right, there's some sandstone just here. Right, go and haul those things. Yes, go and do some haulage, please. Also, is that sandstone as well? Yeah, all that sandstone. Right, hang on. Go and mine this as well. Orders. Mine all that stuff, please. Lovely. So that's 5 more of those. They'll keep churning those things out into sandstone blocks, which is good. So yeah, let's do this. Let's go to structure, go to wall, and go to sandstone. Oh my goodness me, you can make walls out of silver. Or gold. Big old golden wall. We'll have sandstone walls though, please. It's only 5. Okay, we'll have to see if we can do this then. So if we want to have 3 beds, so that's enough for 1 bed, then a gap. 2 beds and a gap, 3 beds and a gap. So we want it to be a bit like that. We might be alright. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now doors, can we make the door out of sandstone? Oh yes, a sandstone door. This is very extravagant. We'll have one of those there, and we'll have one of those there. Marvellous. Okay. And now, yeah, we need a door into the actual infirmary thing, don't we? That doesn't really matter. We'll put it in the middle. Well, as near the middle as we can get. So that'll do. And then we want to put some tiles in. So flooring. Now, what's that there? Is that sandstone tiles? What tile are you? You're limestone, and you're dirty as well. Okay, no, maybe we won't go for that. So let's go for sandstone tiles as well, because why not? We've just built a load of sandstone walling, so let's have, is that what we've done? Sandstone, yeah, just remind myself. So yeah, sandstone tiles. We'll put them in as well. So we'll have one there, one there. Now, can we build there and there as well? And I think we've still got enough. I don't even think we need to go and grab those things. I mean, it's fun. We'll do it anyway. Right, okay. There's plenty of things queued up for them to do. I mean, I realise I've not even moved time on. I've been jibber-jabbering for so long about changing zones and putting down batteries and getting all this stuff done. Let's actually just move time on. There we go. Everyone can actually get on with doing stuff. Right, these guys, yeah, there's still some trees to be chopped. Let's outline a few more of those as well, because some more wood would be quite a useful thing. So chop wood. There's got to be a few trees over there. Oh, look at that. That's loads of trees. That's absolutely loads of trees. That's fine. Right, so get that done. How's Bristly looking? Can we get Bristly back to full health, please? Oh, dearie me. And Sibob. Oh, dearie me. Sibob was pregnant last time and then lost the baby because of starvation. I do feel terribly guilty about that. Sorry, sorry, Sibob. Yeah, and it's not looking great for food either right now, but your area has been increased, hasn't it? So you could go, in theory, and go and eat something very far afield. So just go and find some food. Go and find some grass or something to eat, please. Oh, and Kunik had a go at constructing the sculpting table, but failed. So Kunik botched that. So now there's some resources that have been wasted. I think Wee Hours is going to give it a go. Wee Hours, are you giving that a go or not? Oh, we need to put some tiles in that floor, in that doorway there. I don't like that. What kind of tile are you? You are sandstone tiles. Okay, right, absolutely. Just grab ourselves a sandstone tile. Pop it just there. Marvellous. Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah, it's all a bit all over the place, isn't it? There's limestone, there's sandstone. I'm not really bothered as long as I've got nice floors. Also, we want to do something with this here, don't we? We want to change those wooden floors as well, because I bet that does not inspire much confidence, I don't imagine. I don't imagine. Oh, it's also very flammable as well. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Now, all these other rooms have got granite tiles. I think, even though I want to save some granite to build lovely perimeter wall type things, we can surely go and grab more granite from somewhere. Who knows? What is that? That's sandstone. There must be granite lying around. Is that granite? There's loads of granite. Look. Oh, there's absolutely loads of it. So yeah, let's make it all consistent. Those 2 bits of flooring can also be granite flooring. Let's just zone that out right now. Floors, not sandstone, granite tiles, into there. I think the actual doorway is done, isn't it? The doorway is a sandstone tile in the doorway. Okay, that's unexpected. Hang on. Granite tile in the doorway. Granite tiles for everybody. There we go. Yes, someone else in the comments. Thank you again, commenting folks. And keep the comments coming because you're guiding me quite well in how to do some stuff in Rimworld. Somebody did say about this when I was going through looking at the clothing. There's a bit here, so I went, "Oh yes, no corpse wear. That's our new sort of style guidelines. No corpse wear, please." But there's a bit here that said CLR forced, and I was I don't know what that means. But with Wee Hours and Cunic, apparently I have forced them to wear certain types of clothes. So I have gone through and sort of right-clicked and gone, "You wear that," and they will wear that until that clothing falls apart. They'll just keep on wearing it until it is absolutely, rags. It's just terrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the forced clothes. They might still keep them on, but they can now, if they want to, take them off. So when it gets to a certain level, they might well take them off and go, "No, this stuff is terrible now. I don't want to wear this anymore." So we're going to clear the forced, and we're going to clear what I've told them to wear. And then, in no corpse wear, apparently I need to edit this. And there we go, a hit points thing. I think that's what it is, unless it's the quality one. No, okay. I think it's this just here. So this shows what level they're prepared to go to wear the clothing. So at the minute, they will wear clothing whether it's on 0% or 100%. So 100% brand shiny new, it's lovely, it's absolutely lovely and fine. 0% is it's fallen apart. They're going to wear it for the entire duration of a piece of clothing, whether it's nice or whether it's an absolute just bundle of string. So what we need to do is apparently move this thing up to about 55%. Because the debuff thing happens over here with tattered apparel or apparel, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I think it's apparel. So when the clothing gets to something like 50%, I think, they then start getting this little sort of debuff here. So they're going, "I am wearing rags. I'm a bit sad about this." So this, no corpse wear, now it's being applied to everybody. When they get an item of clothing that's at 55%, or lower, I don't know if it can jump past it, but as soon as it hits 55%, they're going to take it off. They're going to go, "No, I don't want this anymore." So we do need to actually get some more clothing produced as well. We could just do with getting some shirts and some, I don't know, trousers and stuff like that. I don't know what there is, but we could do with doing that, because I imagine, are they then going to go and immediately change their clothes? Or are they going to do that at a convenient point? Because, right now they're down here doing this. But they've got tattered clothes on. So Cunic and Hull have got tattered clothes on. So let's have a look. So what counts as tattered? Yes, there, look. So the hat. So Cunic's hat. Oh, it's a shame we've got to get rid of a hat. And your shirt. Oh, and your oh dear. Right, Hull might be in for a bit of a shock, because Hull might actually have to go naked. But there are some, they're corpse pants. They might put them on for now. It's fine. You can, but I've told them not to wear them. Right, hang on a minute. Can we make some clothes, please? Can we possibly just make some trousers or something? That would be good. Make pants. There we go. Right, do that. I don't know. Do that until we have... Let's make sure we have a supply. Let's just make sure we always have 3 of these things. So we'll make 3 pants. And what else do we want? Some shirt. Toques. They're quite useful. So do until we have... oh, no, not 12. That's silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you know what? What about 7? Just make sure that everyone can have a nice hat. Everyone's probably going to want to wear pants, aren't they? Why don't we just put that at 7? This is probably a really terrible way around of doing things. Button-down shirts, T-shirts. Do you know what? Button-down shirts do until we have 3, like that. And then do T-shirts until we have 3. just to make sure we've got some reserve things. So pants / trousers, so you can cover your legs, you can cover your head, you can cover your top half. That's all fine. And then I would like some other things. I mean, what about a jacket? Let's just queue up this as well. Do until you have. Maybe don't make many jackets. Just, 3 jackets. And then we'll see what happens with that. That's probably a really awful way round of doing things. That's probably really terrible. But never mind. We'll see how it goes. Oh, and joy of joys, spring has begun. So as soon as we've got this little bit done, it's almost complete. They've got 3 little bits to do. We'll sort this out with some lighting. We'll move those beds. We'll change this round. But we also need to get our growing areas in. So at the minute, though, it's still quite cold. Obviously, it's only just come out of winter. So it's the 1st of April, May, which is brilliant, in the year 5501. So does that mean we've lasted a whole year? Does that mean we've lasted an entire year? Relations with those two things have changed from -30 to -40. Natural tendency to reach -80 over time. Oh, right. So the Red Ibis Cabargo and the Henumanistia People's Accord are just sort of destined to hate us. Oh, well, marvellous. Okay, that's nice. It's still very, very cold outside. It's still -3 degrees. So we could possibly do with... I don't remember you telling to... Did I accidentally click a tree down here to tell you to chop down? I presumably must have done. Well done. That was very diligent of you. Yeah, it's really cold out there. So maybe we won't do that right now. Psychic Soothe? Please be a good thing. Please be a good thing. Every colonist with the female gender smiles with contentment. Oh my goodness me, it's the psychic drone. It's a psychic drone, but it's having a positive effect. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. It is projecting a powerful psychic drone over the entire region. That's a good thing. We've seen this before. On a frequency that only seems to affect the female gender. Well, isn't that appropriate? We've got an all-female cast for a few days. Some people's mood will be quite a bit better. That's beautiful. We've seen this a couple of times, and it's always been bad. So this is lovely that it's actually affecting us in a positive way. Hurrah! That's marvellous. And right, look, Mags is getting on with making clothes already. This is brilliant. Mags is getting on with making clothes. I would like it if they moved the stuff out of here. Hang on, have I told them that they're not allowed... where is it? Clothing. Yeah, don't have tainted stuff. Well, hang on, a lot of this is tainted. It's tainted for being worn by a corpse. So why aren't they moving it? It might be because I'm telling them to do 12 bazillion things. That might be why they're struggling to actually manage this. Maybe I should just sort of leave them to get on with some stuff. It'd be nice if they could finish this little bit down here. That would be absolutely brilliant. Are we out of sandstone? Is that the problem? We don't seem to have anybody caring about going to work on it. Don't tell me it's those last few little bits. Oh, that's really, really irritating, isn't it? Right, go on then. Who can go mining? Oh, there you go. You're getting some steel out. If you could do... Oh, there you go. There you go. There's sandstone. So the sandstone will hopefully be turned into some stuff. They can finish that off. In fact, they're doing it right now. Well done, Cunic. That's very diligent of you. Also, we're going to run out of food. There was an animal down here at some point. Hang on. What's that? It's dead. It's not refrigerated, but... Absolutely. Somebody go and grab this right now. Colonel, what are you doing? You're researching. Colonel, no, not important. Go and do this. Go and haul that dead animal. Are there any other dead animals lying around? That's lovely. That's very convenient. If any other animals are lying around a little bit dead, that'd be great. Unfortunately, no. All the animals that I can see are very selfishly alive. That's not good, is it? Why aren't they trying to help me out? So, we'll set this to be hunted. We'll go and hunt a raccoon. Apparently there's a 2% chance to go and get that. And then down here, there's a couple of things we could get. An ibex doe. We'll have a go at that. That's 2%. An ibex ram. We'll have a go at that as well. Lots of 2% chances that they might get a little bit feisty. I will take that risk because we should be okay. Hopefully we'll be okay. Cunic is also... That was the most effective killing of an animal, Cunic. That was like 4 shots. Whereas, Jova down here is firing entire clips at the thing. Oh my goodness me, Jova. Come on. Yay, there we go. Right, this is excellent news. This is brilliant. We've got meat in here, so people can go and actually do stuff with that. So there we go. We've got ourselves the ibex doe. Colonel chopping that up. Did Colonel chop up... Did Colonel go and get that other thing? Where was the other dead thing? Where was that already? Have we turned that into food? No, we've not turned that into food just yet. Where is that? I thought that Colonel would have gone to get that thing pretty much immediately, but I now don't know where it is, unless something else got it first. Maybe another animal went and ate the thing first, but yeah, I don't think it's there. Colonel is now just sort of doing the cooking, I think. If someone could go and do the cooking, that'd be grand. There you go, Colonel. Well done. Also, this stuff here. Oh, they're botching the harvest, which doesn't help. But yeah, we're getting rice. Oh, this is excellent. Also, how near is the corn? 34%. It takes a long while. Shoot frenzy, Colonel. Colonel has experienced an inspiration. She will shoot more accurately for the next 8 days. Okay. Right you are. Animal starvation. Abrexus. The muffalo is starving. Now, again, everybody, I've made this area that they're in absolutely gargantuan. There's all sorts of shrubs and things. Are you sure that the muffalos eat those things? Because if the muffalos don't eat the shrubs, then yeah, they're going to need some of the, they're going to need some kibble. Now here, look, there was rice just here. Where's the rice gone? Why is there no rice anymore? What's going on? There's a log. Did you eat rice? Is that something that we can see on here? I think they must be eating the rice or something. Just raw rice because they're hungry and they're just thinking, oh, we'll have some raw rice. Yeah, their food levels are quite high. Their food levels are quite high. Why? Who keeps insulting wee hours? I've been directly insulted. What an awful person. Who is insulting wee hours? I don't like it when people insult wee hours. Wee hours is inspirational and brilliant. Who is insulting wee hours? Oh, Jova and Mags, I assume, of not being very nice. Okay. Well, yeah, you're going to have to put up with that. You're going to have to put up with that. Just grin and bear it, wee hours. You're a bigger person. Right, what can we do with this? Right, hang on. Where was the food thing? So it was a food... Right, food restrictions are in assign, which is a little bit confusing. I thought that might be in restrictions. So food restrictions under assign. Let's edit no raw stuff, please. Okay, don't eat in here raw food. Right, vegetarian. Don't eat... No, you're not supposed... No, you're not eating the rice. I'm really confused as to where the rice is going. I'm very confused. It's not down here. It's not here. That is from gazelle meat and ibex meat. That's meat. That's just a simple meal. Where is the rice going? I really don't understand. They're not eating it. They're not holding it. Where is it going? Ah, now that's intriguing. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I was wondering why they're not moving all the tainted clothing from here, from this storage area, over to here, the storage area of unwanted things. So the minute it just stores corpses, I have just made a little tiny alteration to allow it to take human corpses as well, because previously they were bringing in the corpses of the dead people and dragging them through the base and putting them over here. That's not really very inspirational, is it? Just sort of walking through the base. Hey guys, how are you? This is a corpse. Right, I'm just going to go and put it near where we make the meat. And I'm going, right, okay. So over here can be where we allow the human-like corpses. And yes, if our colonists do die, if the baddest thing happens, then yeah, we will allow them to put it in here. That'll give us time to go and build a grave and all that kind of stuff. However, up here, I thought, hang on, we've got allowed tainted clothing in here. Why are they not doing it? And that's because I've not allowed actually any of the types of clothing. So I need to say, I think it'd be easier if I went yes, and then just said don't have clean stuff. So allow tainted everything. Anything tainted, put it in there, please. And that will clear out some of this room. And then down here, we want to say, don't allow human-like corpses. You can have animal corpses, mechanoid corpses. Okay, I don't know if we want to come across those or not, but okie doke. So yeah, no human corpses in there, please. Don't drag them through. Just put them over there. So hopefully in the morning, we should see that place down here, the storage area, empty out a little bit as they put all the tainted stuff over into here. But right now, everyone is having a lovely sleep. That's absolutely fine. It's the second day already. We need to get our sowing things in. We need to get the nice fields ready so we can grow lots of other things, lots of potatoes and even more rice. Everyone's just going to be sick of potatoes and rice. It's carb city for you lot. Okay, Hull here is harvesting a rice plant. Hull is harvesting that plant there. Okay, and now it's on the floor. You're sowing a rice plant. So you're sowing the new rice plant into here. Okay, I'm keeping my eye on you, Hull. What's happening with it now? And then you're digging it compacted still. So you just ran off to do some digging. Okay, that's fine. So where is this rice going to go? Colonel is doing exactly the same sort of thing. You've botched the harvest. Well done, Colonel. Come on. We don't have the luxury of botching these things. Right, Beryl has just picked up that rice. Taking rice. Okay, what are you doing with it? So does that appear in your gear? Yes. So you've got some rice. Now what are you doing with it? You're taking it oh, you're using it to train the animals. That's where it's going. So you're feeding Sasquatch some raw rice. You've got 13 rice. It's coming down to what number now? Because I'd rather you didn't do that. I'd rather you didn't, because then that without you doing that, that means that we can make kibble and give them food. Can you not give them rice? Right, hang on. There must be a way that we can say don't use the rice on training the animals. Right now, I don't care about training the animals. I'd rather just have the rice so we could all not starve to death. How do I turn off animal training? Okay, comment section, ride into my aid, because I don't know how to turn off this. I don't want them to give the animals all the rice we're getting out of here. That's just not good. I would rather them take the rice down to here and then we turn it into some kibble so the animals don't all starve to death. I'd rather they did that than these sort of these not entirely advisable efforts to train them. I don't really want that to happen. So I thought, I bet it's in here somewhere. So I found it in here. It's handling, yay! Tame, train, harvest resources from and slaughter animals. There's a list there. Train animals is at the bottom. But of course it's got all the other stuff, including feed animals. So I just thought, I'll take this off. But of course, then the animals are all going to starve to death. And they're going to get the milk from the camels. That's not going to work. They're not going to shear them to get the nice sort of wool and stuff off the muffalos. So I can't take these off because the animals will just die. But I don't know how to stop them doing it. So right now, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that at all. Beryl, just go and do something else. What can Beryl do? I'm not entirely sure. Beryl, go and do that. Oh, we need some sandstone blocks. Right, Beryl, can you do hauling? Can you do hauling? Go and grab that. No, you're not going to do that at all. Beryl is resisting. She's resisting efforts. Oh, hang on. Do I need to tell them to haul this? Haul those things. Right, that's probably better. Beryl, go and do hauling. You never do hauling. Beryl, just go and do... Right, you're drafted, Beryl. You're drafted. Go into there. Go and stand in there. He's probably going to eat that rice anyway now, isn't he? He is just eating the rice anyway. Beryl, you're not drafted anymore. But leave the rice. You're just getting more rice. Britley is fully healed, however, which is brilliant. But yeah, this has to stop. This absolutely has to stop. Because we're just getting all this rice for no reason. Beryl, stop it. Oh, okay, right. I've just ordered Hull to go and grab all of the rice before Beryl grabs it. I just said, right, Hull, grab all the rice and put it down here because there was quite a lot lying around. So that's good. So Hull is going to go and put this down here. Hopefully we can use that to make some kibble. I'm going to prioritise Colonel to go and make some kibble because otherwise the animals are going to starve. There is animal starvation happening. Oh, Michael the dog is starving. This is bad. However, there is also an eclipse. One of the moons of this planet has orbited in front of the sun. An eclipse has begun, and it has indeed got a bit dark. It's 10 a.m, so it's 10 in the morning, I think, and it's gone a little bit dark. Right, okay. Hull's put a load of rice down. 48 rice. Colonel, I want you to stop what you're doing. Okay, right. Prioritise some butchering, although I don't know what there is to butcher. What is there to butcher? I don't know. Are you going to make kibble? Is that what you're going to do? Yes. Right, this is very important. You need to make lots of kibble and put it over here to make sure the animals don't all die. There we go. There's some kibble. Right, the animals can eat. Now, animal starvation says Sibob, Abrexus, and Michael. So where is Michael? Where is Michael? Oh no, Colonel's doing that. Colonel, I'd rather you did this again. I need material. What do you need? How much rice do we need? Okay, fine. Right, where's Michael? Where's Michael the dog? Can Michael the dog have some food, please? Because you lot are greedy guts. You're all going to eat the food, and Michael the dog might die. And that would be it. Game over. I'd rage quit at that point. So are you going to leave any? No, you really are not. Oh my goodness me. Right, they've devoured that. So Abrexus, the muffalo. Hang on, you've just eaten. Abrexus, you've just had some food. Stop. Oh, just stop it, Abrexus. That's just very greedy. Okay, we might need to just allow Michael the dog to go into here to get some food. So Michael, it's fine. You can go indoors. It's called indoors because it's cold. Michael, just go and get some food. There's food just here. It's right here for you if you want it, Michael. If you starve to death because you're wandering off up here somewhere, I'm going to be very, very annoyed with you, Michael the dog. Come back down, grab one of these meals. Are you just eating some rice? Oh, that's absolutely fine, Michael the dog. You love the rice. Oh, and he's absolutely well fed. Okay, brilliant. Now, Michael the dog, back to Michael the dog outside. Because I think it's okay now. It's 11 degrees C, a minor break risk on Jova. Why? Why? What are you sad about? Darkness, awful bedrooms, you've been insulted, and everywhere's unsightly. Yeah, I know, get used to it. The place is terrible. It's all terrible, and people are fighting now. So there we go. That's going to be the way of things, is it? Wee hours. Come on, wee hours. Get this done. Let's move Tom on. Hooray! Right, that is done. We can now move these beds, which is brilliant. So we shall reinstall at that location. We'll reinstall that bed at that location, and then we want to get ourselves a new bed. So get ourselves a regular bed, pop that into there, and that can be a medical bed as well when they've done all that stuff. Then we can start working on this. This is very good. This is very good. Also, we seem to have 437 steel now, which is also very good. I like that. Okay, the two beds are here. Let's assign those to both be medical beds. This room is a little bit dark, however. So we also need to get ourselves a standing lamp in there, which is very good. And then we can now dismantle this thing just here. So we can deconstruct that and that. We can take those things out. We'll need to put some tiles just there. But that will let that light come through here. So it should fill in this corridor area. And then we can get ourselves a vent thingamabob, and we can put that in and make the infirmary bit nice and warm. Let's get that done as well. Temperature, get ourselves a vent. Doesn't really matter where it goes. That'll do. Just there is fine. So then we can get... There's been a fire and something has exploded. A fault in electrical conduit has caused a short circuit. All 1,920 wood, whatever that is, of energy in the connected batteries has been discharged in an electrical explosion. Oh, well, of course it has. Oh, no, and Mags's bed's on fire. Oh, no. So now we've got no power, till the power's come out, and there's a bear, which is probably going to try and eat our people. Okay, right, this isn't good. This isn't good. Now, hopefully, people will spring into action because firefight is their absolute number one priority. So hopefully everyone's going to come in and fight fires on our wooden walls. Come on, everyone. Quick, before it gets any worse. There we go. Oh, Bristly's being attacked by a bear. Okay, Bristly's not having the best time of it. This, oh my goodness me. Right, hang on. Whoa. What's going on? You're putting out fires. Okay, right. Colonel, you've become very good at shooting things. Can you... draft you... Can you go... Oh, hang on a minute. Go over to here. Right, Jova, also draft you. You come over to here. Brissy has only just recovered and he's being attacked by a bear. Right, you are. And Cunic, let's have you on board as well. You're deconstructing a wall. Do that a bit later. More importantly, go over here and see if you can kill a bear. I think Bristly might possibly be on his way out. Oh, Bristly. Right, okay. Jova, your job now is to shoot a bear. And it's running away. Do not shoot our guys, though. Okay. Oh, my goodness me. Now the bear wants revenge. How's the fire looking? Right, the fire is out. This is brilliant. Now, right, can everyone come over here? Right, Mags. Oh, no, you're busy, Mags. Beryl, you've got a revolver. Beryl, I'm drafting you in. There we go. You attack that thing as well. Right, okay. Lots of shooting of the bear. Shoot the bear. Shoot the bear. Right. Run away from the bear. Run away from the bear. Run away from the bear. Oh no, he's going for a lie down. What's this? A cougar is hunting Jova. What the heck is going on? What madness is this? I don't know what's going on anymore. Right, okay, so now there's a cougar hunting us, hunting Jova. Jova, who is up here. Bristly is scampering away injured once again. Poor Bristly. This isn't going well, is it? Right, we need everybody. Hull... Oh dear, yeah. Hull only has a steel knife. Right, Mags, I don't care what you're doing. You're making a jacket. You're not anymore. You're coming to do some fighting. Brilliant. So we've got everybody that can fight, apart from Hull, who's got a melee weapon, which is going to be no use. So, right, everybody come out here. Right, how injured is the bear? The bear is still quite alive. Right, run away a bit more. Run away a bit more. Run away a bit more, Colonel. Run away a bit more. Colonel, run away significantly more than that. Colonel has been... Right. The bear is dead. Now we have the problem of a cougar. I'm going to put this down to the Eclipse. This is all bonkers Eclipse stuff. The Eclipse makes everything go all kinds of crazy, does it? Right. So now we just need to shoot the heck out of this thing. Right. The cougar wants revenge. Right. Okay. That thing exploded. We've dealt with that. Yay. Grizzly bear revenge, it's dead. The cougar is dead. The cougar wants revenge, it's dead. Right. Are those things dead? Yes, they are. Okay. Everybody stand down. You're not drafted. I think it was everybody, wasn't it? Nobody is drafted. No drafted people. Colonel, however, is now very unwell. So Colonel's going to have to go over to here into the somewhat... No, it's all right, actually. 16 degrees C. I was going to say it might be a bit cold, but all the lights are going to go out. Nothing's going to work. The wind turbines are going to have to do something, but it's all a bit miserable. But we do get to eat a bear and a cougar. So, we've got a little tiny bit of food to get through. So that's, at least that's a plus. Everything else has all gone a bit wrong, but at least we get to have some lunch. Okay, let's have a look at what we can do with our sculptors table. We can make small sculptures, large sculptures, or grand sculptures. Let's start with a small sculpture. I'm thinking we put a small sculpture in Jova's bedroom. Jova is not happy. Jova is having a terrible, terrible time of just existing. So if we put in a nice sculpture into her room, it might make her feel a little bit better, which will make her have less of a break risk. So let's just make a small sculpture. I don't know what they make it out of. 50 ingredients. I don't really know what that is. But okay, just make a small sculpture. A caravan from the red mega scarab bargador is approaching. They are a slaver. They will hang around the colony for a few days. You can attack them, but this will anger their faction. I have no interest in getting slaves. I am a nice person. I do not want to get slaves. That's just not my bag. That's just not what I want to do. Colonel, rest until you are healed, Colonel. That is my order. Go back to bed and just sit down for a bit. Also, whilst they're having a well-earned kip, let's zone out our fields, because I keep threatening it. I keep saying, yes, let's zone out some fields, and then not actually doing it. So, growing zones. I don't really think we need to leave a gap or anything. It's fine. We can just go straight out. Let's have a couple of big growing zones. Can we make them that big? That's how big the other ones were, weren't they? So 20 by 8. Let's do another 20 by 8 as well. There we go. And then we could, in theory, get another one just there. I don't know if that's going to be absolute nonsense or not. We shall see. If so, we'll just get rid of one of them. That can be potatoes. What else can we grow? So potatoes, a strawberry plant. Oh, that sounds brilliant. That sounds very, very good indeed. I like the idea of that. So a great big load of strawberries. That's quite good. Minimum skill of 5. Minimum skill of 5. Do we have somebody that can do that? Where's the growing? Okay, right, hang on. What are people's skills? 3, 3, 4, 7. So Beryl could grow strawberries. Beryl is the only one that can grow strawberries. Asking Beryl to look after that entire strawberry patch might be a bit excessive. Let's shrink it down a bit. We'll just have a small amount of strawberries. But I would like some strawberries in there. That sounds like a fun thing. So potatoes, I think, is anybody, isn't it? I don't think you need a skill for potatoes. And potatoes are good. A good, sturdy, nice growing thing. So that's good. So we'll have some potatoes, some strawberries. I would then like another little growing zone just here then, where we could pick something else a bit interesting. What else is good for eating? Dandelion. Oh, heel roots. I know we need a skill of 8 for that. I was going to say we need to go and get some heel roots, because we're going to run out of med kits at some point. That is going to happen. How about another bit of corn that just can grow on the outside? They just can sit there and just grow outside. That's fine. In fact, no. Psychoid plants. Don't we need to get those to do this? Prepare psychoid leaves. Yes, we need that to make tea. And that's absolutely crucial. So let's put that in. Again, that's going to be Beryl, was it? And then just here, let's just have some rice. Let's have big loads of lots of crops. So a load of potatoes, a load of rice, some strawberries, some tea leaves. That's going to be nice. Do we want a little extra bit down here where we grow something else? Or am I asking a bit much of our people with these giant fields? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Do you know what? For now, we'll just see what they can do with that. But yeah, I mean, it is the 3rd day. So hopefully we'll get on with sowing these pretty promptly. And this is brilliant. Everyone seems to be up very, very early indeed. Although the word starvation has appeared. These colonists are starving. Kunik, get them some food. Kunik, why are you starving? Is there any food? Right, okay. There seems to be no food. That's possibly the problem. Who can do food? Mags, you can do food. Oh, you're currently doing art. You're making a small sculpture. You're not very well through that. Let's do... Oh, you're not assigned to cooking. Hang on. Who can go and cook some food, please? Who can actually do some cooking? Either Colonel or Beryl. Okay, right, hang on. Where's Beryl? Beryl, Oh, you're feeding Colonel. Okay, get through that. Lovely. And you're cooking a simple meal. Okay, this is good news. This is good news. Do lots of cooking, please. A cougar is hunting Michael for food. We're not having the best of luck at the moment. I think it's the eclipse, which has seemed to be going on for a very long time. It's a very, very long eclipse. But yeah, it's sending all the animals a little bit bonkers. Okay, right. Here we go again then. Oh, no. Oh, no. All the good people. And Kunig's starving. Okay, right. Everybody draft all the people. Draft all the people. Jova, you are drafted. Come here. Where are you, Jova? Whereabouts are you? Oh, you're in the doorway. Okay. Right, Jova, come here. Beryl, as much as it pains me, come here. Kunig, you're drafted. Mags, you're drafted. I can't draft Colonel because Colonel is injured, which is unfortunate. Right. Oh, time on slow, please. That'd be good. Michael, you need to get inside, my friend. Do not let anything happen to Michael the dog, or else there will be outrage. There will be absolute international outrage. Right. Okay. It's angry with us. We are just going to shoot it to death. Okay. Splendid. Can this eclipse finish, please? Because it's sending all the animals a little bit crazy. And Colonel has returned and they are immediately on duty chopping up some animals. Marvellous. Okay, there's a massive pile of meat just there. A huge pile of meat. I'd love it if we could mix it with some potatoes or something. I don't think we're going to be able to, but never mind. And the eclipse is ending. Hooray! Finally, everything might go back to some sort of vague resemblance of normal. Now, I've noticed that we have an absolutely huge load of meat. Look at this. We've got 150, 156, 29 and 11. So we've got over 300, 330, 340 units of meat. That is going to keep us going for absolutely ages. So what I have done is, because these potatoes are pretty much done over here, 91, 92, 94. So yeah, we're going to get some potatoes pretty soon. What I've done down here on the electric stove is say, when that's ready and when you can, cook 7 fine meals. Just make sure that we've got 7 fine meals, 1 potentially for each of our colonists. Maybe somebody might take 2, I don't know, whatever the case. We'll try and cook 7 of those if we can, just to give them a treat, just to give them a bit of a mood boost, you know, a nice sort of dinner, just so they can have a little bit of something to make them smile while we can, because we've got all this meat, we've got these potatoes coming in. They could do with something, you know, something to smile about, because this was a pretty sort of a difficult time. There was all sorts going on. There was an eclipse. There were fires over here. We got attacked by a number of things. Got attacked by a bear and then a cougar, I think it was, and then something else down here. Was that another cougar? I can't remember now. We got attacked by many, many things, and it must all be a little bit stressful. So yeah, if we can make them some nice food, that is a good thing. We shall give it a go. And we shall also wrap things up for now. We're at a pretty good spot. We're still here. All of our people are still kicking. They've not been torn apart by animals just yet. We've got our growing areas out now, so hopefully we can get some proper food in. We can combine it with the meat, get some rice and potatoes and strawberries and nice tea leaves and all that kind of stuff. The new hospital wing is in. We can start working on this. So yes, it seems like a pretty good point to leave it for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. I really hope you are. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be splendid. And also, please do subscribe if you are not already to keep up to date with how we get on here in Rimworld. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
How much cake did you have?
Not a lot. You buggered off to the door. Blah. Can I be sick down our back? Oh, good. There's nothing creepy about some mysterious, ethereal humming. Oh no, Mum's been on the gin again. Mum's been on the gin and she's been watching rom-coms. Oh, Mum, no. What have you done?